Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking, and happy new year. Happy 2026, guys. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. I'm sorry, it was not intentional. My job my job is like but it's all good. It's very okay because I'm reading more fanfics and I want to talk about it more, and I just want to talk about something that I'm passionate about. And like, I feel like if I'm gonna have a channel, yeah, I need to yap about things that I'm passionate about. And like, it's like for all the things that I really wanted to make my channel about and to be known for, like, it just, my heart just was drawn to BTS fanfics. Like, yay. So I hope you guys know that truly this is not for the fame, and this is for truly the love of the game. Because trust me, if I actually wanted to be known and famous, it wouldn't be for this. As you can see from the title of today's video, we're going to be going through my BTS ao3 fanfic recommendations / favorites. I never know whether to call these recommendations or favorites, but either way, if it's one of my favorites, I'm gonna recommend it to you. Like in my previous videos, I've done member and YN on like Tumblr, on Wattpad, and I thought that it was time for us to hit the big guns of ao3 member. I know some people don't like reading member. If that's the case, just check out my other recommendations because they are all member YN mostly. But this one is literally just for the girls who get it. They get it. Like, I feel like I'm not going to explain myself too much. Again, not too heavy on the disclaimers. If you clicked on this video, you know what's up. If you clicked on this video, I'm sure you get the vibes. But we're adults here, and like, obviously we don't ship the members in real life. This is just fan-made fiction. It's literally for fun, for laugh, for bands. It's not that deep, it's not that serious. So just keep that in mind. But again, if you click on this video, you know what's up. So I've got my trusty old £1 notebook again from the works. Guys, because it's literally like January sales, I will be getting a new notebook. I need a couple of notebooks actually. So we might not be seeing this for much longer, but I do still want to like fit it up because I feel like there's just so many like empty pages still. The first fanfic that we are going to talk about today is Help Me Hold On To You by Bright Light on ao3. This is a women fanfic. It's basically 52,000 words, angst with happy ending. The premise of the story is that women have been friends for a very long time, and then Jimin went away because he wanted to leave Seoul. And this is like non-idol verse, by the way. So Jimin wanted to go away because he wanted to leave Seoul, and then 4 years later he comes back, and then Tae sees him and he's like, oh my god, it's you. And then from then on, it just blossoms into friends to lovers. So that's what's basically happening in this story. Any fanfic that has like a song lyric in the title, especially a song lyric of a song that I know and love, I'm gonna be there. This one is called Help Me Hold On To You. It's from The Archer by Taylor Swift. Obviously Taylor Swift, she's not getting the best media reception right now, but The Archer is a bop. Like, who could ever leave me, darling, but who could stay? Like, damn. I felt like women really gelled and they complemented each other so beautifully. It takes work and effort to make a relationship work, right? I think this is something that we all understand. Personally, I wouldn't really know because I've never been in a relationship, but like, I'm just assuming. But the thing is, with women in this fanfic, they just complemented each other and gelled with each other so well and so smoothly. I was like, bro, like, you guys get along well like a car wheels on a tire. Like, I don't think that's the phrase. I don't think that's the wording I'm trying to use. But you know, like when you put oil on the thing and then it just goes smoothly? Like, they are like that. They just get along like a house on fire. They are perfect. It was always going to work out between them. The story just created a safe space to even just imagine a love that is like happy and comfortable and free. When I read this, I didn't think, oh, love is cringe. I thought, oh, you know what, love is sweet and it's possible, and like, everybody deserves such a beautiful love like that. Like, everybody deserves to love and to be loved freely without cringe or without shame, because I feel like at the end of the day, everyone needs love, everyone wants to be loved, and it's just such a sweet, cute story. As I said, it is angsty. It is, you know, 52k slow burn. Like, she's not playing, but it's so well done and it's so worth it, and it will really stick with you. and it made me cry. So anything that makes me cry is already like 5-star for me. The next fanfic I have to recommend for you is Everything I Know Brings Me Back to Us by islandbreeze on ao3. So this is Jikook. Again, we're back at it with angst with happy ending with a song lyric as the title. I mean, come on, nothing new. Jimin and Jungkook, they were in love with each other, yeah. But it was really giving first love in the sense that like I feel like their love for each other just outweighed them. They loved each other so much that like they couldn't direct that love into a way that could make the relationship conducive and long lasting and healthy for both of them at the time. And the story is told in flashbacks. You can see them like in present moments and then like what they had, and it's just so painful because you know that they love each other so much and you really want it to work between them, but it's just things that they're both dealing with, insecurities, grief. I don't really remember the story like explicitly dealing with loss, but I just felt so much grief. Obviously grieving a relationship that they had, grieving what could have been and what never was at the same time. It's like love without a form. It's like love without an outline. It can't be contained and it can't be held into something solid, into something that will last for a long time, because it's just like they're just both overwhelmed and overflowing with so much love that it just becomes really messy in a sense. I'm not explaining it very well, but you just have to read it to understand what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You just need to be a bit more emotionally mature, a bit more emotionally experienced, and they just were not at that space yet. But it is exes to lovers, so you know they're gonna get there. It was like so well written, it was so lovely to read, and it was simple yet very effective. I feel like not all writing needs to be so like deeply metaphorical and abstract for it to be beautiful. Like this was, I feel like anybody could read this and understand this. It was so simple yet it was so effective, and it literally hit me in every single way it was meant to hit me. Like it hit me straight in the heart, in the feels. That I wanted to hold on to every single word the writer used. Like I wanted it engraved in my spirit. So yeah, I have to recommend it to you. It would be a disservice to you, to the author, and literally to me and my integrity if I didn't recommend this to you. Again, it is angsty, I'm not gonna lie, but it's worth the ride. It's worth every single second. Now we're moving on to a little less angsty ones. So this is Stars Lost in the Sea by Smiles on ao3. I actually got this recommendation from another fellow YouTuber here who also does BTS fanfic recommendations. When I was looking for fanfic recommendations on YouTube, she was like the first YouTuber that I saw, and so shout out to Fern. We're gonna link her channel in the description bar below. Her fanfic recommendations are so chef's kiss, and like maybe a couple of these, I don't know how many of these I've gotten from her, but I know that Stars Lost in the Sea is 100% a fanfic that I got from her channel. So shout out to her. Make sure you check out her channel, her videos. This is a Yoonjin fic. It says Yoongi and Jin, and how do I even describe this to you? This is like such a good fanfic. I literally have my whole review right here, so I might just read the review because my notes for this does not make sense. And any story that fits the premise that love exists outside of space and time, I am there for it, because that is something that I truly believe. Like I believe in fate, destiny, all of that stuff, like a classic hopeful romantic. Well, I don't know if I believe in it. Like I wouldn't explicitly tell people, oh yeah, I believe in fate, because it's not good for my brand personally. But truly deep in the depths of my heart, I do believe in like inyon and fate and destiny and karmic connection. I feel like this fanfic definitely speaks to that. So how do I explain it to you? First of all, can I just say this was so funny. This was so funny, guys. All the ones I recommended to you are like, oh, angst with happy ending. Like, I'm sorry about that, but this one is hilarious. Like, if you want to laugh, you should read this, okay? Basically, Jin is a writer. You love that. And he's having writer's block. So he travels to... Okay, wait. I don't want to say too much. Basically, Jin has writer's block. So he goes on like a writer's vacation thing just so that he can, you know, get some words in for his transcript. Also, Jimin is his editor, and can I just say I love editor Jimin. So he needs to get some words on his page because hello, you have a contract, like you're a writer, like you need to write. So somehow by some magical thing he ends up time traveling and meeting Yoongi, who is a lighthouse keeper. First of all, I love lighthouses. I'm literally obsessed with lighthouses for no reason. I don't understand it. Like I literally have a lighthouse tattoo on me. Like, well, not yet, I will get it. I'm literally just so obsessed with lighthouses. So for this story to be about Yoongi, who is a lighthouse keeper, it's like, wow, like was I destined to read this? Like, hello. Basically, if you want to know more, you should read it. But it's so good. It reminded me of like Fortnite by Taylor Swift, where it's like, I touched you for only a fortnight. If you love fate, cosmic connections, destiny, all of that mystical, abstract, magical, realism, love story, enduring love, powerful, sweet, pure, you should read this fanfic because I feel like it's just so sweet and I love it. It's literally so fluffy. Like I don't remember it being too angsty, but it's fluffy and it's fun. Something about it made me think of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't know why, but it just, the way that it's like kind of fun, the fun kind of vibe of it. But yeah, that is a fanfic I have to recommend to you, and shout out to Fern for this fanfic recommendation. It's so good. And also, if you like any of these stories, as I always say, please show some love to the authors, like it, kudos, comment, do what you gotta do, because these stories are great and these authors deserve millions. The work that they do, I mean, wow. Okay, so this is there for the next fanfic recommendation I have for you is There For You, Love Is a Road That Goes Both Ways by iDazzle on ao3. So this is another G-Cook one, and this one is definitely more playful and light-hearted than my other G-Cook recommendations. Sorry about that, by the way. I was going to a phase. Basically, this is a Christmas fic. I know that Christmas is over now, but still, whatever. So this is like friends to lovers in a way that I have never seen before. I have never read anything quite like this fanfic before. It was very new to me, and honestly at first I was so close to DNFing it because it was just fluffy. It was fluffy, and at that time, as you can tell, I was obviously in a very angsty era, so it wasn't really, you know what I mean. But I'm so glad that I stuck with it, and it just ended up being such an unforgettable fanfic for me. Like I will never forget this. Like it, I just, yeah. Jimmy needs somewhere to stay. Jungkook is low-key a bit of a playboy, but it's not too deep. It's not too bad. All the favorite things that I like in a fanfic, so like complexity, pining, dramatic first kiss, it didn't have any of that, but it still hit me so deep and it still resonated with me so much. And I think, first of all, that just speaks to how amazing this author is, that like it didn't have any of my favorite shows, but I still loved it. Yeah, they communicated so well, so they didn't have room to be angsty and pining and all of that, but I still loved it. I still love their relationship and their friendship so much. And like I don't really like fake dating. I feel like it's just a dumb trope, but I feel like the fake dating was done so well here. And by the end of the first part, because this is split into two parts, I was literally on the edge of my seat, like what is going to happen. The writing was simple and effective, and it just made me feel so many emotions without all of the angsty tropes. And that's something that I really just like, because I can't even wrap my head around how the author was able to do something like that, and how the author was able to make me feel so much in such little time and with such tropes that like I literally hate. So go author. And I just wrote down that the author is so funny because there were so many things in here that literally made me cackle. When I tell you guys this fanfic is fluffy, like it's fluffy, like as in sweet tooth fluffy, like as in it's so sweet fluffy. And that's probably why I didn't like it at first, because I was like, child, when are you gonna get me with the tears? I want to cry. But it was just so well done, and honestly I love it. Like if any author that can make me love things that I typically hate, you are her. Like you did it. I think that's all we're gonna do for today. I had a couple more, but I'm literally tired as heck. Like, you see these tears? I'm yawning. I yawned. Oh, y'all can see my piercing. I'm just gonna call it a day for now. If you guys have any fanfic recommendations for me, please be sure to comment them down below. Any video requests, comment them down below. If you want to tell me how lovely I am, comment down below. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.